Greater Armenia stuck between the empires of East and West. Their land constantly used as a battlefield. Well, no more. Today we tried to reclaim the former Armenian Empire by defeating our neighboring overlords. Also, if everybody watching this subscribed to hit my goal in no time, it would mean so much to me. Thank you. So, as you can see, we are starting here as the Count of Iran. And yeah, we have a really tough challenge on our hands because we are going to try and form the Empire of Greater Armenia. And for that, we need to completely control the region of the former Armenian Empire, which, if I highlight it, means we have to take a lot of land off the Abbasids and a fair amount off the Byzantines, which we have 800 men, 2,800 and 4,700, but their power is probably going to increase much faster than ours can at the start. So our goal, starting out, we are going to try and completely take this middle region right here, right? Between the Abbasids and Khazaria, and hopefully build it up, make it pretty profitable, try and get a decent army so we can go up against these two absolute giants. So, starting out, we are 37, and we have a 7-year-old son, so make sure he's educated. We'll keep him with a martial focus, why not? And I think we'll just keep this county as our capital through the whole thing. Now, this is a little bit better. It has an extra building slot. Ooh, it does have, what? Level 2 farms and fields in 2 of the counties. Ooh, and a trade port. Maybe eventually we move on to make this duchy our capital then. I'm not sure. But at the start anyway, we'll build this county up. We may as well get on with converting the culture. And what we're going to do, we're going to fabricate a claim on this guy first. We need to expand as early as we can. We'll start building farms and fields now as well, straight away. Make a start on that, as we're going to have to build a fair amount. Otherwise, we are going to have no chance against the Abbasids. There we go. We can pick up a claim for 69 gold. Now, we should be able to just walk in there and win. He does have 2 stacks of pikemen, but that shouldn't matter too much. It's saying it's even because we have better army commander, and our commander's pretty good, so that's surprising. They are defending in hills. I just want them to move into the plains, but I don't think they're really going to. We just gotta hope luck is on our side. If we lose this fight, that is a terrible start. But yes, there we go. Perfect. So we can enforce that, and we have conquered our first county, hopefully, of many. Now, I was considering starting as this guy. He has the Armenian principalities, but my goal today is not to ever be a vassal, so starting as a vassal would make it a little bit easy because we could just conquer the land inside the realm, then conquer all this, and then fight for freedom. So, yeah, the extra challenge is actually to never be a vassal, because then it could be quite easy. As someone in the comments did say, try form Georgia in 867. And then I want to do all the decisions anyway, so I thought we may as well do this decision as well today. Oh, and there we go. That is the claim on the second county we need. He still picked up no allies, so 5-speed this one, and there we go. And we can actually hold all of these counties still, as we have a domain limit of 5, so that is also very helpful. Now our next target is going to be this guy, because I was thinking about it, and yeah, we are going to move our capital to this duchy over here, rather than, well, we don't have a duchy really that we have right now, so we are going to go for this duchy. So what I'm going to do, we are going to get our bishop to get a claim, and what we're going to do is just keep redoing it until hopefully pretty soon we do pick up a duchy claim. Hopefully it doesn't take too long, but I'm not going to build this up anymore. It'll just be a waste of money. I probably shouldn't have built those farms and fields, but it's fine. But we can ask our head of faith for gold, of course. We are the apostolic faith, so we don't have the Pope. He'll give us 100 gold. We'll take it. There we go. So we can pick up a duchy claim for 161 gold, putting us massively into debt. So that is okay. We've had 2 more sons. None of them are great, so I'm not looking forward to inheritance right now. But we have maxed out our heavy infantry, and I may even build some light footmen, as they do counter heavy infantry, and most of his army is heavy infantry. So if we got some light footmen, that could massively help. But we'll have to see. Hopefully soon he can start the war for a duchy. Now, it looks like he's picked up a bit more land up here. Oh, that's interesting. So his ally is actually his son and his player heir. So I wonder, if he dies, does the land pass on to him as a vassal? So will all of this actually be vassalized by the Abbasids? Because it's only a duchy, so I don't think he'll go free. That is tough. So we're on a time limit here as well. Now, we could maybe try and murder. We have an 83% chance. So if we murder him, that should fix that problem. So let's go for it. Unless, yeah, that problem will be fixed then. But we are getting really stressed out, so we're going to pick up Reclusive, and hopefully that's successful. That will save us a lot of trouble. Wait, what? So my player A and son just had a child, and my knight just come and told me that actually is his son? You are gone. In prison, but she's wandering. We're going to sort their divorce out. She's gone. We're going to find somebody else for you to marry, because that is tragic. We will find you. We will get revenge, hopefully, but that is tough. Right, 83% chance he is murdered. There we go. And we didn't get exposed. So now his heir is the guy's son. Right, that's not great then. But he's much weaker. Still too powerful for me. What we could do is, can we ally any of the guys around us? I don't want to do like any stupid alliances that make no sense. But we could marry our daughter to this guy and get an alliance with him right here. He kind of likes me, so he should join our war. So let's do that. There we go. Right, I think we are ready to just jump in there and go for it. So we're going to declare war, and we're going to call our ally. We can ask our head of faith for gold. I may even buy some cheap mercenaries with that. How much are we looking? We could afford some bowmen, which we don't have. You know what? Let's get some bowmen as well. We're going to combine them, and hopefully them bowmen may help me march in there before my allies arrive to actually take out this guy before his ally arrives, maybe. We definitely need his help to siege, though. Where is he going? You have the onagers, so, you know, it would be helpful if you actually sieged, but okay. They're getting our capital. We're going to have to stop them, because they may capture me or my son, and then it's over. Let's just try and catch them. Ooh, there we go. We caught out their biggest army. So that's up 19%. Chase this army as well. This could be huge for us, because this army just didn't get involved in the fight. So we can take out this army. What just happened? We died in our sleep at 52. Really? So that has like shattered our land. So we have to get our land back off our brothers, which is quite a lot of land to get back, but we'll survive, especially if we win this now and pick up this duchy. You know what? We're up 72%. Let's jump on their capital. They are just resupplying their units. That should be okay. We can siege this quick, and we captured his son. So we can enforce that. And we have now picked up a very big and scary vassal, although I'm not too worried about it, because we'll collect all the land back off our brothers, and then we should be able to raise our crown authority pretty soon, as we should be pretty close to unlocking this, and then we'll have a pretty good base to hopefully start attacking the Abbasids, but we'll see. So that guy died. The capital went into the Abbasids' land, which is not what I wanted. I kind of wanted that more than anything, but the rest of it has stayed. Now, hopefully we should have time then to actually start revoking some of these titles, because they're all quite young. As long as none of them just die, we should be able to get most of this land into our realm and not let it fall into the Abbasids. But yeah, this is tough. Well, this is terrible. So the Khazar conquest of the county of Derbent. Now, honestly, you take it. I don't even care about that county. Just take it. Sure, be gone. That is the ultimate flex I have ever seen. He took that land, and now he's hosting a tournament there. Is he just rubbing it in? No, I am not going. What the hell? But there we go. As you can see, we have just taken back all of our brother's land, now back into our personal domain, finally. We're gonna have to work on fixing the control, but I just noticed something has happened here. Why did you become independent? Like, you still exist. There's no reason for this to be independent. I don't know, but I mean, I'm not going to complain. We are going to make a claim on that straight away. There we go. 69 gold for that county claim, and he has 430 men. So we're taking loads of fame penalties, but that is worth it, because if someone else takes the land we need, we're not getting it back for, you know, maybe a long while. But I mean, there we go. We captured him straight away, basically. And what we are going to do, we are going to make this our new capital pretty soon. Now, hopefully as well, if we convert enough counties, we can become the culture head. The current culture head is the guy with the Armenian principalities. He has 6 counties. We only have 4. So if we convert the rest of our land, we will become the cultural head. So then we can focus on actually boosting our innovation speed through development, learning, stuff like that. Wait, the Abbasids are getting destroyed so far this game. They may collect a lot of that back, though. To be fair, they're so much more powerful than all of them. So yeah, by the time we're powerful enough to actually take advantage of that, they probably would have got it back. But as you can see, the Byzantines are getting more and more powerful powerful, which is not great for us. The woman who would be prince. What began as a normal family gathering in the dining halls of Baku has quickly erupted into a heated argument between my son and heir Manuel and my daughter Nazani. She asserts that Manuel is unworthy of being my heir at all. He is completely unworthy of the crown and deserves nothing more than to be my jester upon succession. This villain has stood in first place for the crown for long enough and deserves to be put in his place. I demand a duel with you, Manuel. A duel for the throne. He's much better than you. I do not want you to be the heir, but look, if Manuel can't defeat you, you deserve to be my heir, right? He won the duel. There we go. So she was actually completely disinherited now. That was your own doing. I give you the chance. I'm very relieved of that, to be honest with you. That would have been painful. What is this? An inevitable accident. Oh my god, these events seem to happen so much. So we have a 20% chance of surviving. Yeah, that is perfect. So we are pretty much dead. There we go. We died at just 52 years of age. We are not having luck so far. Both of our characters have died at 52. And let's see, our brother took some land off of us, as you can see. He is also our player heir right now. But pretty soon we will be able to start revoking titles. And I don't mind him keeping that, to be honest with you. I'd rather it back, but I don't hate that. We'll negotiate alliance with him. And if we can, our brother, just so when we start taking our vassals' land, they don't stand up against me. As you can see, look, the Abbasids now starting to take back some of this land, just like I thought they would. Which is terrible for us, but we'll see how it goes for them. We have a dangerous faction, which may actually be perfect, as I believe that should be the two guys who need their land. So we can probably defeat those and then revoke their titles. There we go. They have rose up. They have 2,000 men and we have 1,200. So I'll probably buy some mercenaries because we have to make sure we win this. And we have 600 gold. So we're going to increase now our crown authority. So after this war, we can straight up just revoke the titles. And let's have a look. I don't need to go crazy. I'm happy enough to spend like 400 gold. You know what? We'll take them. Let them all raise up. Put them into one big army. Let's go get these out of here. Should catch this guy right here. There we go. And then we'll go take this army on that is sieging. And then we'll do some sieging of our own then. So now we're just going to march over here. Begin sieging. We're up 43%. We should be able to siege faster than them. And there we go. 100%. So we, of course, now have both of these guys in our prison. And we are going to remove any power that they have. So you know what? I appreciate that. That made my life a little bit simpler. And we could probably ransom them off for a little bit of money as well. So now we have this full duchy inside of our land. So what we're basically going to do now is just build up every single county inside this duchy. And then we'll focus on improving our army. Okay, and hopefully in 20 days, we will become the cultural head. With a bit of luck, we should have more counties than him now. Let's see. Let's check our culture. And maybe it takes a little while to update. There we go. So we are officially the cultural head. So we can choose exactly now what to focus on. What I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly go into learning, pick up scientific, just so we can boost our innovation speed. And then we're going to focus first of all on mustering grounds. That's going to take 9 years. And we've already got early medieval unlocked. So then we'll focus on like battlements, manorialism, so we can upgrade all our castles and their buildings. And then of course, household soldiers and stuff like that, because we're going to need a pretty big army. These are up to now 11,000 and 10,000. But we are on 1,600 men. So yeah, it's not great. And if we leave it too long, we'll probably get defeated, as we are in between like 3 of the potentially most powerful empires right now. And we are just stuck right in the middle of them. And if any of them want my land, they're just going to take it. So we need to be quick. We can't just focus on building forever. Okay, so this guy, or this guy I should say, has just declared a holy war against me for my brother's land. That is tough. I don't think we're really going to be able to defend this, but we're going to try. He only has 1,700 men. Someone has joined our side, but of course, some people may end up joining his side pretty soon, which would just ruin us, but we're going to try. There's 800 men there if we can catch them, because we did build a barracks here for our heavy infantry boost. And we did also build a stables. We don't have heavy cavalry yet, but we are going to get some next. So boosting them is going to be really nice as well. But that boost to our heavy infantry, hopefully, is going to be enough to get us the win. There's only 800 of them. If we can catch them pretty soon, or if they're just going to run, let's go for their capital. Yeah, let's just siege their capital and hope nobody else joins their side. Okay, other people have joined their side. So what we're going to do, we're going to station besiegers and just try and siege as much of their land as we can, and then hopefully be able to just white piece this. That would work. I don't want to lose my brother's land. Yeah, this is not going to work out. 37%. I think We can white peace. There we go. And we kept our brother as a vassal. Come on. That is huge. Not expecting to win that, but you only needed to get that 30% just to get out of it. So that worked perfectly. We could have bought some mercenaries, but I don't want to waste too much money on them. Okay, interesting. Now, this guy has declared a claim war on me. So we're going to try and stand up for this. Seems everybody wants to declare war on me. Now, he does have some fairly powerful alliances, which, I mean, we could also try and get one. I want it to be somebody quite close. None of them are even worth it, to be honest. Now, how much are we going to lose? That's like one county we could just get back, but if we can, we'll try not to lose it in the first place. How about that one? His capital's a slow siege, so by the time we siege it, his allies would have probably gotten here. So unless we get a nice capture, we're probably not winning. Oh my god. That was our cousin-in-law, which we captured, because if you remember, we did marry someone there, but we win. And we get 270 gold for that. You know what? I have decided we are going for revenge. We'll leave our bishop just to try and get a duchy claim there. And we're going to use some of this money. We'll get 2 stacks of horsemen for now. And of course, station them right there. And they are getting plus 54 damage, which is just insane. So they're going up to 174 damage from 120. That is actually insane. That is so high. Okay, yeah. These heavy cavalry are going to be just an absolute beast. So we're going to try and max them out and then try some wars. It should be fun. Now, this guy wants to actually marry my daughter to his son. That's a pretty good idea. And that's a nice alliance. We may not even need to use them, but why not? We didn't really have any other plans for our daughter. Oh, nice. There's quite a big independence war now going on for the Abbasids. So that could be helpful because if we look, no, our brother, best friend, and the guy who had land just died. Damn, our stress is pretty insane. But I mean, we did pick up an extra county, which I don't really need. What's my other brother doing? Yeah, you do have land still, so we're not going to give it to you. But we do need to find somebody to take one of these counties for now, at least. He has a son, can pay for his travel expenses, and then what we're going to do, we're going to grant him that county there, so at least his son still got some land, although we are keeping the other one for now. My other brother just died as well. He was slain in battle, so it's just me left out of all my siblings. And my wife, everyone's dying at like 50 apparently. Okay, not worried at all. Wait, somehow I've become allies with the Byzantine Emperor. Why are we allied? Oh, that person that actually wanted to marry my daughter to his son, somewhere along the way, his son has actually become the emperor. And now he's asking for some help. Now, we can't exactly help you, right? You're pretty much done for. I'm just hoping they don't come over to me and fight, because I'm not helping you. Yeah, there we go. It lost. But his father has taken it now, so we have an alliance or something. Okay, that is strange. I didn't really plan for that. Guess that works. Oh, and there we go. It seems they did win that war. Now, the Armenian Principalities is free. They've taken the land we were trying to get claims on. So we got another person to fight now. This is getting quite tough, right? But we are going to have to defeat them. So I'm going to change what I'm trying to get a claim on. And I'm going to try and pick up a claim on this other duchy here and defeat them and take that duchy. That's probably better for us. But they are definitely going to have to be our next target. And now we should have enough money, almost, to max out our horses. So at that point, we should have a pretty good army to defeat them. Wait, Nubia have land up here? What is going on? How do they have this? But this guy is the Byzantine Emperor. No, he's not. I don't know what's going on. There we go. Actually, oh, do we pay for the claim? He is still now in a war, so it could be a good time to fight. That is going to cost us quite a lot of money when we could just wait a little while longer and then pick up sanctioned loopholes. You know what? We'll spend the money. Let's go. So let's go for it. We have some allies we can call if we need. I mean, we have 2 guys of the Byzantine Empire. This is just confusing. We'll try and do it without allies, though. If we do need some backup, I will just call them, but hopefully we shouldn't need to. Please get a lucky capture. No. So they just lost a battle, I think, against their other war, which is nice. And they are down 100% on that. They were attacking for this county. So pretty soon, they are going to be coming for me. We're at 54%. What we're going to do now, go and do a little bit of battling, and hopefully should win this pretty soon. Especially if they just don't move. I'll take it. 93%. I guess we just need to keep sieging there. I don't even know if they have any men left. And there we go. Nice. So we may pick up some vassals from that, I believe. Can we by any chance create a kingdom title yet? I don't think so, which is not great. We can demand some payments, though, get us out of debt. We can also do a little bit of ransoming as well. And we should should start making our money back, yeah, in no time. So let's see. We picked up one new vassal. I'm okay with that, actually. You can keep that land. That's not a problem. We'll ransom your wife to you as well. Just like that, the Armenian principalities are pretty weak. So we should have no other trouble now consolidating this part of the land, and then it's gearing up for some pretty big wars. Oh, wait, what has happened? So the Abbasid Empire was destroyed last year. Didn't even notice it go. But yeah, they've all just like broken apart now. So what's probably going to happen is these guys are going to start taking them all over and just make an even more powerful version. I don't think we're going to be able to jump on these guys quick enough. They're all very powerful. So it helps a little bit, but I mean, not really. We're just going to keep doing what we're doing though. Getting this part of the land first, and then we can focus looking outwards. And we also just died at 64 of old age. Perfect. And now we are Manuel II. Okay, so I'm at the point now where we've got this big central land, which I'm pretty happy with. Our vassals are looking a mess. I'm not going to lie. It would be nice to become a king. There's not really any kingdom titles I can go for easily. Oh, actually, we can go for Georgia. We need a little bit more gold. So I'm going to create that. And then it is now time to expand. We did unlock battlements. So we've made all of our counties level 2 castles. So that all keeps now making a little bit extra money for us. And we have, what, another 15 years until we get manoralism. So a little while until we can upgrade all our buildings. So we are going to focus on expanding. And one reason I want to do it now rather than waiting is, as you can see, these guys down in Egypt starting to take over a lot of land in this area. And if we leave it too long, they are probably going to get it all. So we need to be quick and start expanding now before it's too late. Now, there's some pretty powerful people here. I mean, we have 4,000 men, but a lot of these are quite powerful, and they end up with like some fairly powerful allies. Like this guy. There's no way we're beating him. And he looks very angry. So we'll stay clear of him for now. Doesn't look too impressed. But there we go. 500 gold. So we are going to become the king of Georgia. There we go. The Georgian court. That will be very helpful now once we start expanding, so we can actually give some duchy titles away. And we do have sanctioned loopholes, so we can just buy claims. So we're going to buy a claim on that guy first. Look there, we even got a fancy new crown with that title. Lovely stuff. If they're going to focus on the other war for now, we'll just do a bit of sieging. That's okay. That's what we want to do. We want to time going in to fight them with the other army if we can. There we go. Wait, we ended up fighting the other army because he won. Okay, that's strange. I didn't really want to fight you. I wanted to fight the other guy. Okay, hopefully this last siege should do it for us. At least I hope. We're up 80. There we go. 100%. So we can enforce that. And we have taken a nice new duchy, although we do have a vassal that hates us. We'll try and demand his conversion. A weak hook. You know what? I'll take that. Oh god, they are getting scarily big. They got 15,000 men. I don't think they've taken any of the land we need just yet, but they are bordering it and they are getting very close. So we need to try and expand fast. Now, this guy right here, he's fairly powerful with his allies as well, but his land perfectly borders the former Armenian Empire. So let's go for it. We're going to buy a claim on his duchy. We may as well call our ally. It's only 150 prestige. Yeah, we are going to waste no time in getting over there as fast as we can. We do have our lovely ally as well, bringing his men, but I think we should have been able to do this on our own, but you know, we got the ally, may as well use them. Well, let's see who is leading this then. My marshal. Let's go for it. Saying it's close. Hopefully we can get the edge. There we go. Look at that. And the advantage is 12 in their favor, but we absolutely destroyed them and killed 1,800 of their men. And we captured a valuable hostage. So things are going good. We'll jump on his capital with our allies, and this may be over. There we go. We can enforce that, and we have picked up another duchy. Now, we've got to be careful. We're not taking any of this land ourselves, right? And none of these like me. But we do have a duchy title we could give someone to manage those vassals, but it's got to be somebody fairly powerful. You know what? I'm going to trust you. We are going to grant you this duchy title as well, and with that, some new vassals. So you are, I mean, pretty powerful, but you do like me, and hopefully, as long as we can keep your ear on our side, you can manage all these vassals. Oh, no. Oh, no. The worst thing that could have happened has just happened. Egypt have just taken some land inside the land we need, which is going to make this pretty tough. Now, my next target is going to be you. See if we can pick it up before they do. Oh, interesting. So, this guy is of a Muslim faith, but it's not Ashari, the big one, which I thought he was. His faith is not very big. That guy does have 4k, though, and he may get involved. But I think, hopefully, we can actually do a holy war against this guy. We will call our ally as well. He may not be that helpful, but may as well bring him along. We have 400 gold, so it should take us a little while before we go into debt. I'm just hoping nobody big joins on his side. If no one does, we should have this no problem. Now, we're going to chase down his men to start things out. Our heavy cav should just wreck all of his army. If we can catch them, there we go. They've stopped in the mountains, but even still, their advantage is 31 in their side, but we're still absolutely wrecking them. I think our marshal, yeah, did get killed in that. We've got two factions, but they're just peasant factions. I did worry then, but they're literally peasant factions. They're not too much to worry about. And I think one more siege, and this is over. Things are going really smooth right now, but yeah, we got the hardest part to come by a mile. It was helpful that the Abbasids, like, got destroyed, but it's not really that helpful because these guys are way more powerful. Although Syria's gone independent, but okay, so something's happened. Maybe the last ruler died, but I mean, they're just going to take it back before we really have a chance, so not that helpful, but we've won that no problem once again. And as it was a holy war, we have taken all that land for ourselves. So we are going to make a nice new vassal over here of our faith and culture. We have our nephew, but he is an acclaimed knight, so I don't really want to land him, to be honest. Oh, he already has a successor, so you know what? We are actually going to give our nephew a nice little duchy to rule. Just please don't kill me. Oh, there's an 80% chance we become incapable. Please. You suffered no permanent damage? I think that's got to be the first time I've survived one of those events. Every other time, they just literally ruin my game. I'm like, I don't know how I feel about them. I'd love to hear your opinion on those events. Ones that make you incapable or kill you. Like, I like it that it makes the game a little harder, but I feel like it's kind of frustrating sometimes, which I guess may be the point, but I like a challenge where it feels like I can do something to stop it. When an event just pops up and there's nothing I can do, it's not exactly the most fun thing to deal with. There we go. Ask Head of Faith for gold, ransom our prisoners, and we got loads of money again. This is going really, really well. I'm really happy with this so far. So we need this bit of land inside of our land from these few people, but here, and then we need Syria and quite a bit of land of the Byzantines. Now, we're going to do this way before 1050, it seems. Well, no, probably not, actually. So if we get to the point by, like, 1050 where we're aiming now to attack the Byzantines, I might wait, pick up Divine Right, and then buy claims on all of the land we need and do it in one war. But we'll see what point we get to. And there we go. Any second, we're now going to unlock manoralism. So now we can upgrade, like, all of our economic buildings and start making a ton more money, which is nice. And then we'll start our focus on household soldiers so we can get more men-at-arms as well. Then what we can do is come over here, upgrade all our trade ports, all our farms and fields, basically everything to make as much money as possible. And hopefully after all upgraded, we should be making really good money. Okay, so we have built up now. We're making 27 gold a month. We managed to upgrade practically all of our buildings to tier 4, so we're making decent money. And we did unlock household soldiers, so that means that we can get a way bigger army. So we're going to upgrade all of them. It's going to be expensive, but it's going to be worth it. And what I'm going to do, we are going to make another unit of these because if we look, I have made another stable. So we can boost them quite a lot. Look, tier 2 stables. Not as good as the other one for some reason because it's not my capital duchy, I guess, but that's fine. They're still going to be boosted quite a lot. And after that, we should have a pretty good army to hopefully start taking on the Byzantines and stuff like that. But it's going to be tough either way. You know, we'll test out our men-at-arms. We'll do a little holy war for a county. We'll just take our men-at-arms. Other people may get involved, but hopefully we can do this quick enough just to wipe them out. And I'll be surprised if he has any survivors. 8 people got away. The luckiest day of their lives. Wait, travel. I'm not even traveling. So what is this from then? I have received a letter written in exotic tongue from someone who claims to be a distant chieftain, home to the Orthodox. He claims that I am a legendary figure destined to take up sword against non-believers in God's name and deliver the wretched to hell where they belong. I have many neighbors of all sorts of faith. Would God truly wish me to commit violence in his name? Would? What is this event? Would? Okay. And we get... Wait. That's insane. My last video was on Prester John. That is so strange. I didn't know that was in the game. But we pick up Holy Warrior. That's pretty cool. We got the nickname Prester John. Imagine that happened last time. That would have been even crazier. We would have been Prester John, Prester John. But yeah, some people do want truces with us. Some of these guys over here, I think we got truces with 2 of them that they bought. We will take some of them. And we can pick a claim on another duchy. So we're going to do that. So I want to get the claim that I want to get the counties that border the Byzantines just to stop them hopefully being able to vassalize them or anything like that. So the quicker we get them, the better. We could found a holy order. It's only 500 gold. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? They could come in handy. And we just picked up, you know, holy warrior. So it only seems right. But let's not waste time. We want to take this duchy before the Byzantines or somebody else do. Like maybe Egypt come along and snatch it up. And yeah, look at that. It just brutalizes their armies. They left with 8. Killed over 1,000 of them. Just no problem. So actually, I didn't realize how close we were. We only need, what is that? That's 2 more counties outside of the Byzantines. Then we got a lot of land we need to get off of them, so that is going to be extremely rough. I think it's probably the best idea to wait until we get divine right and then just take it all in one big war. So until then, just like build up as much as we can. Oh no, this is not great. We were still waiting. Look, it's just gone 1050. We need to get quite a few more innovations. So we're picking up like communal government and that just to boost our development as much as we can. As you can see, Egypt have just declared war, a holy war for the kingdom of Syria. Now, problem is their faith is massive. Many people, you know, will probably get involved. Now, we have 5,000 gold. So realistically, we should be able to just get mercenaries, but I'm hoping that our army on its own is enough. So we're going to march down straight away and just start getting into fights. There's 12,000 of them right there. We should be able to defeat them. There we go. We've caught out some of them, so they're all coming in now, like one by one. So we should decimate this army. Let's have a look. Killed 6,000 and we killed 1,200 in our first one. They are down to just under 9,000 men. So we are up 23%. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to return home now, resupply my men. We lost quite a lot from attrition then, which is not great. So we'll let them resupply a little bit, but then as soon as they're close to sieging, what we'll do is march over there. Hopefully, yeah, keep defeating their armies. We're not even going to bother going to siege their land. As long as we don't let them siege any of ours, I mean, we're pretty much good. And there we go. So yeah, we just won every single battle, took them down to 5,000 men. So that proves we are way more powerful than Egypt now. Even though they're massive, our army is just way too good. Like, they are not a threat. If we wanted, I'm sure we could take some land off of them, but there's no need. Let's just focus on our target. Okay, that took forever, but as you can see, we are about to unlock men-at-arms. So we are in the high medieval era now. It is 1132 AD. We haven't really done too much, right? We fought a few factions and stuff like that. We've, of course, upgraded all of our things now to tier 4 and stuff, so we're making quite a lot of money. May as well upgrade that as well, but any second now we will be able to upgrade all of our military once again and fight this now absolutely giant Byzantine Empire. I'm not looking forward to it. They are now huge. And let's see, what do they have? What is their main military? A lot of armored footmen. You know what? I'm going to get one more stack of armored footmen. Are they? House guards are better, so we'll get house guards. Although there's a lot less of them, actually. Okay, we're going to make armored footmen. Max them out. Once they're all built, we have a massive war. And of course, we do now also have divine right. So we can push several of our claims in a single war. So what we need to do, if we even have enough piety, is buy claims on all of this and then push them. So they have 45,000 men. So they're a bit more powerful than us. We have just over double their money. What we can do, we have a few children. So let's also now look for some nice alliances. Okay, so with our few alliances, I say it is time to declare war for our claims. I mean, I have a claim over here. I don't know why, but this should now be perfect. And then we should be able to take the decision to revive Greater Armenia. Now, we're going to raise our troops on the border, our men-at-arms, then our levies. And what I may do, yeah, we may as well go all out and just buy a bunch of nice mercenaries. Actually, we're going to go by sea. Oh, they're right there. Perfect. Let's come off there then. We need to make sure we call our allies. Hopefully, our armies are good enough to win this fight. If not, we're in a load of trouble. Right, let's jump in there, see what happens. They've all got pretty good commanders on, so hopefully this is enough. Our allies are making their way. Our best bet is if they just started sieging everything, right? And then if we were able to win the battles, we could just take care of that side of things. But we could lose this fight. Like, they have a lot of men. So, I mean, we probably could have done this war like 100 years ago when they wasn't so absolutely giant. But I wanted it to be loads of men-at-arms and just make it insane. What we're going to do anyway for now is just keep fighting them, right? Some of our allies are boarding now as well. So we should have no problem to keep defeating their men. They are standing on the mountains, but I still think we should win. Yeah, look at that. Brutal. 53%. But now let's just start splitting up our armies quite a bit more. And what we need to do is just start sieging. Okay, there's 35,000 of them there. This is the problem when I need to split them up to siege, is they just get a massive army to come in. We're going to march them all in as well, though, and hopefully flip this battle around. We don't want to start losing battles now. Come on, there we go. Perfect. That was close, though. That was a bit scary, that one. They keep going in for battles quite a lot, and at some point we may end up losing one of these, and it'll just ruin everything. But it's quite tricky trying to balance attrition, sieging, and the battles, which is why I'm so bad at these late game wars, because just so much happens. I am terrible at micromanaging it. They're starting to unsiege. We'll just march our armies down there. Okay, we won one fight. We lost against these ones, so we'll go defeat this army as well. And I think at this point, one more county and we've won. So let's go all out on this county. Oh, they didn't lose that battle. Perfect. That would have cost us. But there we go. We just absolutely destroyed the Byzantine Empire. Like, that was not really even close. And look how big they are. Please be there. Revive Greater Armenia. Come on, let's go. A new eagle rises. It has been centuries since Armenia was last exerted this level of dominance. The twin empires of East and West beating us bloody time and time again. Sometimes the West speaks Latin, sometimes Greek, and sometimes the East speaks Persian, sometimes Arabic. But always these empires fight, and always our ancient lands seem to be the battleground. After today, no more. I have carved anew the old territories of Tigranes the Great. An eagle standard of Greater Armenia rises again. So we get the nickname the Great. Of course we want the nickname the Great. And there it is. That is a pretty good looking Greater Armenia. Pretty powerful as well, which is fantastic. But that took a long time, a lot longer than I was expecting. But of course, I'm going to end that there. So thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy. I'm going to end the video with a massive thank you to the channel members. You have Toxic Flame, Mr. Diesel, and Zehamas. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.